State Disaster Response Force. Today, this morning, 540 personnel of AP Disaster Response Force have been trained. They have gone through this advanced training course with the support and assistance of the National Rescue Academy, which is the only known academy which gives and imparts training for all kinds of disaster response situations in the country. We are really proud that Andhra Pradesh Police, we have a 600 member strong SDRF team, 6 companies and 12 teams which are located across the state, starting from Vijayanagaram, Visakhapatnam, Kakinada, Guntur, Mangalgiri, then we have it in Nellore district and in Kurnool. So at these 6 locations, we have SDRF companies ante prati chota rendu teamlu untundi, and they are today trained to a capacity which is one amongst the best in the country. Our standards of AP State Disaster Response Force is amongst the best in the country, and I'm very certain that we will also be further developing this capacity. This is the 4th year since this constitution of the State Disaster Force, and in the last 2 years they have been imparted with various kinds of trainings. Basic course was extended by the NDRF, but all the advanced courses has been done with the support and assistance of the National Disaster Academy, part of the IPS group. And as I said, 540 of them have gone through this advanced course now. It took almost about 1 month since they have started this course. So today, AP State Disaster Response Force, the AP State Disaster Management Authority, and Andhra Pradesh Police, we really feel more proud and confident to respond to any kind of disaster situation that may happen under any circumstances, whether it is water, whether it is building collapse, whether it is in constricted surfaces, whether there are any accidents or any situation of disaster for that matter. We also have the AP Disaster and Fire Services Department. We have with us the DG State Disaster Management and Response Force and the AP Fire Services, which is also another capacity along with the SDRF, and they have also equally well-trained teams. And just now all of you have witnessed the DG himself giving a demonstration. So that is the kind of confidence levels, that's the kind of skills, whether right from the DG to down, every member of the force has. And I'm sure such kind of role model will always be an inspiration for the force, whether it is this fire services, disaster management forces, or whether it is the SDRF, or whether it is the AP police. So we are all committed. This team has also seen many situations. All of you are aware. We have also given you the handouts on that, where AP, SDRF have really intervened, rescued many lives in different kind of situations. We are better prepared today, and let me assure you, we shall further move ahead, improving our skills, acquiring more capacities to intervene and rescue lives and come in the rescue of the citizens who may face situations because of any kind of disasters, whether it is natural calamities, or whether it is man-made, or whether it is accidental disaster situations. I must really thank the National Disaster Academy, particularly Ankit Wagh from the IPS group and his team who are here, who have done a wonderful job. So Ankit, can you just come and show yourself, please? So Ankit is himself a swimmer of international repute. He has represented the country also on many occasions. So Ankit personally has been taking a lot of interest in developing the skills of Andhra State Disaster Response Force teams as well as the fire services teams. They also offer similar training to the NDRF also. They also acquire their trainings, advanced trainings from the National Disaster Academy, Ankit and his teams. So I must really thank you all. Last 1 month, they have been extensively training our boys. So therefore today, we are better prepared. I'm sure that this kind of capacity and the skills that we have and acquired today, it go to a very large extent to reassure the people of Andhra Pradesh that we have teams, we have capacities in the state which can come to rescue us. I also take this opportunity to thank the Principal Secretary, Srimati Usharani Garu, the Principal Secretary, State Disaster Management Authority. So she has been particularly helpful in the last 2 years, supporting to build this capacity and this goal and objective of making this AP SDRF one of the best in the country. We all know that Andhra Pradesh state is on the forefront in many domains, and particularly the AP police. We have something like greyhounds, we have something like octopus, and AP police, which is the front runners, which is like a role model for the rest of the country to follow. And very soon, we are very confident that with the support of the government of Andhra Pradesh and the SDMA, we will be able to further build up that kind of a capacity, that kind of an institution, which will be amongst the front runners in the country. And I'm sure we shall be equaling the NDRF, if not bettering the NDRF too. I'm very confident that we have that kind of skills, we have that kind of potential amongst the rank and file of Andhra Pradesh police within ourselves. I also thank the DG State Disaster Response Force and DG Fire Services to be here with us today, because this is again a concerted effort. We are all working together towards a common objective and purpose. So he being here himself, and he himself demonstrating, that is something, a very unique opportunity all of us could witness. Thank you for that. It's very inspiring to everybody, those of you here. And I must congratulate our additional DG battalions, Bakchi, who's also the head of the APSDF, for taking all this initiative, supporting his teams, his boys on the ground. Though we are in 6 different locations in the state, we are also working towards a unified structure to form a battalion. We have the teams on the ground, but the formation as an institution, we are urged towards building that. So I must congratulate him and his team of officers for having taken so much of keen interest. And I also thank those of you who are here from Vijayawada and Krishna, I would say either banks of the river Krishna. This side we have Vijayawada and Krishna district, on the other side Guntur, and we have many talent, many organizations, volunteers amongst the community who have been really working with environmental issues, who have been working with nature, who have been working with the waters of river Krishna. Such kind of community participation is also the next level of our outreach programs to build capacities. Very soon, we will also reach out and build community disaster management capacities with the community participation, because the ultimate goal is build that kind of capacities as much as we can within the community itself, because they will be the one who will be the first responders, being in the close vicinity. Even before the team comes, the community response mechanisms is what we are looking at. And I'm very certain that with such kind of enthusiasm and such kind of community participation which already exists, we shall be working towards this, madam. As part of our scheme is also building community preparedness. So that program also we will be taking up, because you know the Andhra Pradesh has got almost 1,000 kilometers of shorelines, and then these two huge national rivers, mighty rivers of Godavari and Krishna. Apart from, of course, other rivers and other, when you have some flash floods situations or any other kind of situations, there is a need that the community also is prepared for that. So that is also part of our program eventually. Lastly, I must thank members of the media who are here, because carrying this message to the people is also important. Ilanti okati erpadu, ilanti oka capacity to quickly respond, to save the people, to work for the safety and security of people. ఈ ప్రజలకి కూడా జనాలకి కూడా తెలియపరచడం అంటే అది కూడా ఒక ఇట్స్ ఎ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ this initiative. So I thank you, the media friends also who are here today with us on this occasion. Thank you very much once again. Thank you all. We are really looking forward what awaits us. We have common goals and objectives. I'm very certain that we'll be able to reach there very quickly. When all of us participate, when there is all the stakeholders come together, I'm sure we will be successful in that. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. You want any question answer, any questions or anything? Thank you.
Any plans to take women in SDRF?
Sorry? Women SDRF. Okay, I mean in calamity situation, gender is not a criteria, but nevertheless that we'll take that suggestion. We'll have a small component to handle situation which may be gender specific. But surely we thank you for that, flagging it. Right. Okay. Right. Our Professor Ajay Katragada mentions that they already have a community first responders brigade of women team. Sorry? Right. Okay. Right. So, community lo already unnai alantidi okati capacity. So, I believe they are there at the side. You can probably, yes ma'am, Shakuntala I believe. Yeah. Please come forward. Rajeshwari. Please come, Amma. Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you. Huh? Very good. Very good. This is Rajeshwari. Wonderful. Right. Yeah, sorry? Okay, Uday, please come. All right, Uday is a policeman. Right, very good. Appudu chusara, within the community we have capacities. So we have to organize them and spread this culture. We are really proud of you, Alama. Very proud of you. Okay? Thank you.